What's up, guys? So today we got a another freezer down. Um, Another technician was here a couple days ago. They said that the freezer was completely flat on refrigerant, and they could not locate the leak. Um, so I'm over here today to see about locating this leak, repairing this freezer, getting it back up and running. Let's go and check it out. Let's see what we can get into. Let's go. All right, guys. So this is the freezer right here. Obviously, you see it's not running right now. Sorry, like I said, I already been told that it's flat, no refrigerant. So I bought my nitrogen. Got a leak detector in here. And leak bubbles. Check it out. Right now, staying above 50 degrees. Obviously, because it's not running. This shit like shit. Shit needs to be thrown over a fucking roof. It's the blower. Man, it's mad old. But it should not be hard to find a leak because the condenser is right above this box. So the leak is either I would probably say, in the coil or somewhere. If it's in the coil, yeah, we're just gonna replace this whole system. It's already probably due time. But alright, so let me go get on top of this box, put my gauges on here just to verify if it's completely flat. I hopefully maybe have a little bit of gas in here. That way I can use my leak detector and try to find a leak. This fucking, I guess this must have, I don't know why there's water's in here. I guess it, oh well, I guess it's iced up and everything de-iced. But we got a condenser up there on top, going straight down, so it should be easy to locate this leak. We'll see. So yeah, so we only got these lines going. So this line's right here, going back over that way, going down into the box. So here, and then we got the condenser in here. Just right now looking to see if I see any kind of signs of oil. Yeah. Don't see nothing right now. We'll put my gauges on the system. See what the pressures is. Go from there. Alright, so let's start inside the box here. See what we pick up. This thing going crazy down here already. Going crazy already. It's pretty dry over here. I don't see anything. Let's see what I can find without before I put anything in the system. Oh, this stuff looks dry. So I put this on super right now. And usually once I get like a steady, consistent hit, I'll put it down to parts per million. Try to locate it. more precisely. Stick it up right here. Let's see if I can see anything here. Just getting higher now. Get up here. Wow, look at that. See, it says there's something up there. That's right here, this port. It's right here, this port. Put it over here. Not doing nothing, right? Just want to bring it over here. Let's see if we put some air bubbles on. I mean, some leak bubbles on that and see what happens. There's some leak bubbles on this thing. They're leaking it. Alright, so we gonna do just to confirm. Let me close this. Suction port. Let me close it. Check my gauges off, and then I can confirm if it's actually leaking from this See if it's leaking from this actual valve or from my hoses. You see? A lot of oil right here. Alright. My gauges are completely now. So let's see if it's still picking up crazy over here. The gauges are fucked. So let's put some nitrogen in the system. See what happens. Let's put this slow here. See what happens. I mean, maybe, like I said, a lot of times also when you open this thing, it'll leak from here. So it could be picking up that too. Leaking from this access port screw. Once you front seat and open up, sometimes a lot of times it leaks from it. See, it's probably leaking from. Number 5. I'm off right now. Ready to test. Hey, I know too. See bubbles. Got above 50 right now. 50 definitely should be enough. I can get up here. Oh, this. Slime. Oh man. Let this line set over here. Like I said, if it leaked all over here, you see oil all over here. I don't see no oil. It's all dry over here. Super tight. Look at my magnet. Get my Allen key. Take that fan blaze off. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so I got fan blaze off. Let's see. I can see inside here. So it's dry in here. I'm seeing the oil in the bottom of the drain pan. Oh shit, forgot. I didn't put this magnet on the line. Solenoid magnet, hooking up his line. So now I got this magnet on a solenoid line. This man was the nitrogen and everything goes past this and goes into the evaporator. So now it's that pressure from here. You see, I went over all this. Over the line. I don't see no oil or nothing inside here. So I have more pressure to this thing. So I'm pump it up to like the high side is rated for 400. So I'm still gonna get it up to close to 2. So you gotta show itself at least at 200. I mean, like I said, this system is a small system. Going 190. Try to get it 200 on the dot. Alright, so you can see that it's at 200 right now. Let's see. Yeah, my hose is leaking because look, it ain't picking up right here now, and I got it open. I'm gonna change the gasket out in that hose. That little extension that I had on here. Alright, so it's been over an hour, guys. Still holding around 250. At this point, what I like to do is probably leave it overnight. See, ensure that this holds overnight, and come back tomorrow, do the evacuation on the system, and then gas it back up. Hopefully also by tomorrow, maybe they can clean this box out and get it ready too. But that's what we're doing right now, guys. So it was one of those videos, man. It's hard to really do it, show it on video. A lot of work. Looking for that leak in tight space as well. But hope you guys kind of understood how that process works. And all right, just getting my stuff that I need for today. We can go ahead and check out this freezer. It's over. It's the next day now. We're gonna see if that pressure held. If so, we're gonna do a vacuum and we're gonna try to get this system back online. So what I like to do is I like to measure my gas outside first. That way we have to take the scale inside. Alright, so this container weighing 13 pounds, 13.5 ounces. So then basically whatever I use, I come back and subtract that off this total, and yeah, that's how much gas we know we put in the system. Alright, so let's get in here and check the system out. Alright, it's the moment of truth right here. Let's go see what these pressures are. Huh?
You know around what time you're gonna turn it on?
Not yet. I still got to.
She wanted me to like clean inside and mop before like you turn it on and it gets cold.
Okay, yeah. All right. Receipt held at 250. It held overnight at 250, so that's a good sign. So, yeah, man, we're gonna do evacuation on this system. We're gonna put some leak seal in here. Like I said, I think it might be a small leak somewhere, a micro leak that brought it down. But right now we can't locate it, it's just too small. So we're gonna put some leak seal in here with dye in it. I don't really like using dye, but for older system like this, to try to keep it alive is the best way to try to find a leak if you want to try to repair it. But I think it's in one of the coils, either in this condensing coil, even though I don't see no oil, or it's in the evaporator coil. Yeah. Or it's in this water cool heat exchanger. But like I said, I couldn't, there's no access port on this thing, and I put my sniffer at the end of this thing where it exits it out into a sink. Didn't pick up anything, so at this point, man, I'm just guessing. Sometimes it be like that, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the leak is just too minute, and it take maybe a year and a half for it to go low. So we gotta try to keep it alive until we can find a leak, or until they replace it. All right, let me get set up for this evacuation. Let all this gas out of here. All right, guys, so I'm gonna get my vacuum pump set up. It's a JB, it's a 7 CFM. Definitely should be no problem for this system. See, my oil level here is low, so I'm gonna add some oil to this pump. I try to change my oil out once a week, or it depends on how many times you use it. I'll bring it up to that little oil level right here, little middle halfway. Pulling a good vacuum is all definitely based on your oil. Some good oil to pick up all the moisture in the system, you know. That's what this vacuum is for. Vacuum is to try to take out all the contaminants in the line, moisture in the line, because obviously moisture in the line causes problems in terms of refrigeration, causes high air pressure, and causes inefficiencies in the system from cooling. So we take out all the moisture, air, water, whatever's in the line that cannot be broken down. Those are things that couldn't be broken down. So this oil extracts, and this pump extracts all that, puts it in the deep vacuum, and boils off the water, pulls all the air out of the system. So that's what we're doing right now. We got to put a deep vacuum on the system. just use this pump. Probably put it up there and run an extension cord to it. Then I use a quarter. I use like a 3/4 hose, but I don't have my adapter, my quarter adapter to be able to fit on the line. So we're gonna use this 1/4-inch hose today. We're gonna pull through the liquid side. We're gonna pull through the liquid side. Let's put it right here. The pump right here. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna let all this nitrogen out of here now. We know they're held overnight. So now we're gonna let all this nitrogen out. Maybe leave just a little bit in there just to pull from. So this is just nitrogen. No refrigerant. Put out the bottom. I don't mean to pull out the bottom. I like to use my nitrogen too. Clean up. And use it to clean out the dust coil. All that dust in there. Man, this thing needs to be cleaned for real. Damn. Damn, you need a mash. Look. That's why I use that nitrogen, man. Don't waste it. Use it. Clean it. Man. Yeah, definitely have to wear a mask, guys. This shit. And pull from this high side here through the receiver. No Schrader valves in here. You don't want to pull through a Schrader. So if you have Schraders in the system, you want to use your Schrader valve remover tool and connect this to that. Alright, so got that. Then I connect this to my pump here. Like this. Alright. And then my high and my low side over there, I want to connect my micron tool to show how. It's like I said, it's not ideal. This is not how you really want to set it up, because you won't have less connections as possible. But that's how we're gonna do it right now in this system. So I got a thermostat I'm gonna install while I was doing the backflow and the vacuum. Got a new thermostat put on. Got a new solenoid coil because the one that's in there is kind of outdated. So got a new coil we put on the system. I'm gonna do all that while I run this deep vacuum on the system. So now what we do is you want to tighten up all your connections as tight as possible. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know leaks. Not through your hoses at least. Might have got some leaks in here, but hey. Tighten up that connection. Tighten up that. And all these other access ports, you want to make sure they tight too. Like I said, you tell I get old, man. Cause when you get older, I notice. I remember when I was younger, I used to watch older guys work, and they always make a lot of noise. I notice that now I make a lot of noise when I like all that shit. Make a lot of noise every time I tighten shit and like that's all tight. So now put this on here like that. So that way this line is open now all the way through. So it's gonna pull all the way through. Alright, so this is in the back here.
Yeah.
No?
How many?
We'll close this ballast now. And then we're gonna open this up right here. Putting out this oil. Never having cooked. You never want to go off your gauge. You never was going to do your gauges. Never really show you a true micron, even though you're in the mercury here. Alright. So enough. Alright, so they clean the box out. Look good. Alright, so let's check this pressure on this thing now. I mean, this vacuum on this thing now. Oh. I changed the oil on this pump. My phone died. I changed the oil on this pump. I didn't have any more nitrogen, so I couldn't do a triple evacuation on this thing. At this point, I'm about to get this box back up and running. Let's do the test right here. What you can do is turn out the vacuum and let's see if it's rising. That'll show if you have a big leak up here on the system. When you turn this vacuum off and when the gauge starts to rise, you know the air coming into a hole on the vacuum. I just turned it off, down. And you didn't see it move at all. Usually if there's air coming and starts seeping into a hole, that means the pressure starts going up because I'm attacking right now. So we'll change out this thermostat because this coil is pretty bad. It's roughed it out. I mean, I would want to put a digital one in, but they have a wire going through this thing and with another conduit here. And with the digital clock, I would have to redo a lot of stuff to redo the wire and bring it over here. Because the digital clocks don't have that other side, that other knockout on the other side to do that. So I'll have to basically rewire it. I would take this wire that's coming through here, take it back out and redo it. And I don't have a conduit to redo it to come inside this blower. So we're just gonna replace the same type of clock on here. But preferably do it freezes. I would prefer doing digital thermostats. And also we're gonna replace this solenoid valve with the new one. So yep, that's what we're doing right now while that's vacuuming. Like I said, we're gonna leave that thing in the D-vacuum. Alright, so we're gonna take this one off, this old one off. We're just gonna take this whip off this thing. Put that on there like that, tighten it. And then we're gonna see if I can find another wire nut here. Oh, there you go. So get on there. Just like that. Let's see if that piece on there. I think so. Piece on out for this. We'll have a this right in the mesh. See if I can put it straight line. So tight against this wall. So look, we go. It's better than it was, right? Well, like they said, at least you leave it better than how you found it. So, well, now we got a new solenoid, we got a new solenoid coil, new thermostat. Just put some flex on this drain line. So I would say it's definitely gonna be better than how we found it. What? I got this tape right here, insulation tape. So we're about to put it on this line and Let's see. I couldn't find any flexible on this line up here. Suction lines. I mean, it's a short run, but man, it needs to be insulated up there. There's insulation in here. So I need to go find see if I got some insulation. Fill this hole up. All right, so I found another little piece. Found another little piece to go right here. So I'm gonna get some foam. I hope I got foam spray. I can spray up in here to seal this hole. Probably do it from the bottom here and from the top. Cause it's wide open here. So all that hot air is gonna come in here. It's gonna be a lot of problems. Alright. We got it back running. Full sight glass. Right now it's dropping. The temp was about 50, now it's about 30 right now, still dropping. I don't know if this is actually right. Let's check the one inside. Definitely feels colder in here. Oh yeah, see here. This is around 20. So I don't know if this is all that good or not. But it's back in order. We're gonna let it see what happens overnight.